Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe to my channel so you can stay on top of all of those new videos. I recently became an affiliate of Tiesta tea. They sent me this amazing welcome package sort of thing, and I thought that was it. I thought they were gonna send me this package with, they sent me a mug, this really cool steeper thing, the Brewmaster, and a bunch of teas. So I kind of just thought they'd send me that, and then that would get me started, and then I have my affiliate code. But they sent me another package. They sent me 2 new teas. I don't know if they heard me say I was interested in trying their matcha, or if they just decided to send me it. But either way, I'm so grateful they sent me their matcha. So this is the Tiesta Tea Superior Grade Matcha Japanese Green Tea Powder, and it's high in caffeine. There's approximately 21 servings in this bag, and it says focus, detox, de-stress, and rejuvenate. And it's non-GMO verified. So I figure I'll just make a cup of matcha. We'll try it. We'll see how I feel compared to the other matchas I've tried, what I think of it. Honestly, any excuse to add some matcha to my day is great. So here it says, product of Japan. Matcha is famous around the world for its variety of health boosting benefits. Matcha's unique powers mainly derive from its high levels of L-theanine, which helps your body and mind relax while maintaining your focus and concentration. Matcha can be enjoyed on its own or mixed into your favorite beverages. Our superior grade matcha is sourced entirely from Japan and packed on-site in Kyoto, a city famous for its high-quality matcha production. This is cool. It shows this, Japan, the shape of it, and then where Kyoto is. Gosh, my dream trip is to go to Japan and the Philippines. That has been our number one trip we want to do, our biggest dream trip. Since we got married, we've been talking about visiting the Philippines and Japan. My husband is from the Philippines, and a lot of his family is still there, his mom and his sister just had a baby. So now our very first nephew, it's the first time we're an aunt and uncle at all, the first of our siblings to have a baby. So our very first nephew is in the Philippines. So that's one of our biggest travel priorities. As soon as it's safe, we want to head out to Asia, see the baby, see his mom, see his family. I can finally meet everybody. And also, of course, while we're in Asia, to take a little detour over to Japan to drink all the matcha and hopefully see the cherry blossoms, to go in the spring. Knowing that Kyoto is known for its matcha production, I definitely have to add that city to the list. I don't know where it is. I honestly don't know where Tokyo is or anything else in relation to Kyoto, but I definitely want to add that to the list so I can go try matcha fresh off the production line. But then it says powers of matcha, high in antioxidants, increases energy and focus, boosts immune system, high in L-theanine to keep you calm but alert, and increases metabolism. And then the instructions here say to add 1 teaspoon of matcha, add 8 ounces of hot water, and to stir vigorously until the tea is frothy. I do it a little different normally. Every single morning as part of my routine, I take a matcha shot. I usually make it with the bowl and the whisk, and I put it in a little shot cup, an espresso shot cup, and I just shoot it real quick and I'm done with it. I don't normally go for the flavor of matcha so much. Some things I like matcha flavored, but I don't think I'd normally make a cup of matcha and drink a whole cup, make a latte. I don't find myself craving that super often. But I figure for this, since I had my shot this morning, I'm gonna do a cup and do something a little different and use a different method. Normally I use this Tea Angle matcha spoon. It's really nice. The brand Tea Angle is really great if you love flavored matchas, but I use their spoon every day, and I like to sift my matcha, so I use this little sifter guy. So I'm just gonna do like that and scoop like, I think, so it says a teaspoon. So I'm gonna assume this is about, I don't know, should I do 1 or 2 of these? I'm gonna scoop 2 of these to make it like how I'd make my shot, but you know, more big, I guess, like more liquid, since it is like midday and I've already had like my first one. So let's go ahead and scoop it. It's always so messy to open up matcha, so I'm like doing it extra careful. Ooh. Look at that matcha, it's so pretty. That green is just like beautiful. So I'm just gonna do like that and like that. And now we'll kind of sift it, make it rain. I like to sift it because there's nothing worse than like drinking matcha and you get like a clump. Like imagine if like this was in your drink and you like slurped it up and you have like a chunk of matcha in your mouth and you're like, ugh, like it's so gross, it ruins it. So I'm just gonna push it through with the spoon. This is how I do it every morning, just to break those clumps, get rid of them, but also don't waste any matcha because matcha is not cheap. And that's like the only downside to drinking matcha every day is like it's expensive. So my husband bought this like giant thing of organic matcha from Amazon, and it was pretty cheap. So it's not like the most flavorful, like it's better probably, he puts it in smoothies, so it's probably not best for like a shot or like, you know, a cup of straight matcha, but at least I can still have it every day that way without having to like drop a lot of money. So that's why like Tiesta is like a blessing beyond belief, because I have good quality matcha in my life again. So I want to try this out. I've never used this to make matcha. It's one of these guys, these like frother things, these handheld frothers. It's battery powered and there's like a little switch on the top so it twirls. I used to see these all the time when I first got a TikTok. I'd always see people make like the frothy coffees and like they'd make cold foam and things. So I got this for that, but I want to try it with the matcha. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit of warm water. Hopefully it's not too hot. With matcha, you don't want to use like boiling water or anything too hot because it will get like burnt and bitter and it'll taste real bad. And matcha already is kind of an acquired taste, so you don't want to like do anything to make it like worse. So let's go ahead and, ooh. I feel like it's getting so like nice and combined with this. Like it's probably good, but I want to keep going because it's like satisfying, you know? Like look at that. It's like a whirlpool of matcha. Now I'm thinking about matcha cold foam. Imagine if like you made cold foam with matcha. I feel like that would be good, but okay. So now I just want to top it off like a little bit with some more water, since I did want to do like a cup of matcha, not just a shot. But it looks really nice. It is a really nice like vibrant green. It's really pretty. And that layer of froth on top is gorgeous. I feel like it's a little hotter than I would have liked. Like I normally do like, I let the water cool because I make my matcha like while I'm making breakfast. So I like have more time to let it cool. So while I'm like giving that a minute, let's look on the website and see what else like Tiesta has to say about their matcha. So it says superior grade matcha, Japanese green tea powder, only one ingredient, and that is matcha green tea powder. It says the same like benefits and everything like that. And it also says no sugar because this is just a straight tea, no sugar. You could always add it if you wanted to, or add like honey or really anything. Like you could add vanilla extract to your matcha and it makes it like vanilla matcha without adding any sugar. A lot of different things you can do. You can put it in your smoothies. You could put it in your oatmeal. Like really like the sky is the limit when it comes to consuming your matcha, but it's definitely worth it to like find a way to like consume it because of those benefits. Made with the finest ground green tea leaves, our superior grade matcha is here to rejuvenate with health boosting benefits and a smooth taste. Matcha energizes your mind while also helping it maintain focus and concentration. matcha may be the closest thing to superpowers for us mortals. I definitely agree. Matcha is so incredibly beneficial because instead of how you steep a regular tea, like you have a green tea, you put it in an infuser and you steep it and you drink like what's left, like you take out the leaves and you drink like the liquid infused with the leaves. When you drink matcha, you're whisking the whole leaf into your cup, so you're actually like drinking the leaf. You're consuming the actual leaf in powder form. That means you're getting every single thing that the leaf has to offer, like all of those nutrients, the chlorophyll, the L-theanine. Like the L-theanine is through the roof with matcha because you are consuming that whole leaf. And L-theanine, like I think of it as like the Zen compound. Like it makes you feel really like good and calm and relaxed. And that's why, like, even though matcha has a high level of caffeine, it doesn't feel the same to drink a shot of espresso as it does to drink a shot of matcha, because espresso and coffee don't have L-theanine, they just have caffeine. So you get kind of like the jitters, you get like sort of a crash, and you can get like a caffeine crash still with matcha, but it's not the same because the L-theanine gives you like that Zen kind of focus where you're calm and you feel like peaceful and you feel like wellness, you know, like you just feel like well. So matcha is awesome. It's good for your skin. It's full of antioxidants. It's actually the most, I believe, antioxidants you could get in like one sitting, like by drinking matcha. Like it's the best superfood. You're getting more antioxidants than you would if you like ate blueberries or had acai or anything else that's like known as like antioxidant powerhouses. Matcha is definitely like the top notch one. So that is why I drink matcha every day. So let's try this and see how it tastes. It's incredibly smooth. It's a really good matcha. It's really nice. So it doesn't have like any kind of strong bite or anything. It's nothing crazy. Matcha will always taste a little grassy because it is so green. But honestly, like this tastes good. Like this isn't the way I'd choose to consume it just because like matcha's not like my favorite flavor, but it is definitely an amazing quality matcha. I'm gonna stick to my shots. Like I'm gonna stick to my matcha shot every morning because it's quick, you know, it's quick, you do it, you're done. You have the rest of your day to like feel those effects and feel really good. It's really awesome. And you definitely can tell the difference between this and like the other one that I have that's like a big thing of like the culinary grade. Like this is definitely a matcha you can drink on its own if you want to. At that price point, you can like pick and choose what you want to do with this matcha. Like you don't have to feel bad if you do just want to throw it in your smoothie or make it as a latte. If I were to buy like a really fancy ceremonial matcha, I think I would only ever drink it plain, you know? But I think like since this is a nicer price point, like it still tastes good and it's still good enough to drink it on its own if that's what you like. But if you wanted to do something else, you wouldn't have to like feel bad about it. So I do think this is a really nice one. A really good quality matcha. I do kind of wish it said like what grade it is, like culinary grade versus ceremonial grade, like where it kind of falls in that spectrum. But it is really great on its own, and I really liked using my new little thing. And it's nice because like, you know how matcha can settle, you know? You could just whisk it up again right in your cup. So this is actually really nice. I don't think I would do this for my shots just because like it's a really small cup and it would come over the sides, I think. So I'm gonna keep doing the way I do for my morning one. But this is really nice for like an afternoon pick-me-up. Maybe I will do this. Or even like add some lemonade or some sparkling like lemon water, like even some sparkling like any flavor, like a LaCroix or something, to mix it with your matcha and have like a matcha soda kind of vibe. There's so much you can do with matcha, but honestly, the most important thing is that you get it in. Like, drink your matcha every day and just like watch how much better you feel. Like, you really do get that like zen feel every morning. You get like really happy. For me, like sometimes I get really happy in the mornings after I have my matcha, and it's like a good way to kick off your day without like jitters or a crash. I've never been the person who drinks coffee in the morning. I like it as like an afternoon pick-me-up sometimes, but matcha is just like the way to go either way. It's so packed with benefits that like start drinking it every day and you'll notice changes for sure. So big thank you to Tiesta for blessing me again with another amazing package that included this beautiful matcha, this bright green, beautiful matcha. So let me know in the comments, how are you enjoying your matcha these days? For me, it's like all about the shots, but do you make like a special latte? Or like, what are your matcha rituals if you have any? But I hope that you and your families are all staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. We are